Gamers, today I'm going to be giving you 5 free tips to promote your music for free. I already said free, whatever. Coming in at number 1 right here is who's that? Fellas, we're going to be joined by the one and only Mr. onetrackm.
Hello. Hello.
We piled up some pretty cool tips. He does this a lot on his Instagram page, on his YouTube, TikTok, fucking everything. So if you guys want like more of this type of content, definitely go tap in with him. I'm gonna leave all his links in the description. Number 1, he actually put me onto this.
Super low-key gem. So there's this website called SubmitHook, and I feel like there are like other websites similar to it. SubmitHub is this website where you are able to watch ads and gain like coins, tokens, whatever they're called. It allows you to make submissions to playlists, blogs, influencers, etc. that all get to see and choose whether or not they want to support your music. So I highly recommend.
I've never used it, but it sounds fucking sick. Next up is free streams, like free reactions to music. There's a ton of people with huge followings who do this all the time. For example, there's Kids Take Over, Ramzoid, myself sometimes, and in the future, this handsome fella.
By the time this video's out.
Yes, definitely. So yeah, you could just submit your music and get not only the person streaming's opinion, but also all the audience watching. And that's, I mean, obviously it's a great way to possibly get a fan base. This one's pretty swag, not gonna lie. We tried it just because he reminded me about it. But if you guys have DistroKid, so I guess they kind of have to have DistroKid.
I mean, I imagine there's something like on like a United Masters or whatever.
Something like that, yeah. But there's this thing called the wheel on DistroKid. You want to explain it?
Yeah, okay. Basically, like, the wheel on DistroKid, super slept on. I imagine most artists watching this are using DistroKid. If not, like, make sure your distributor is good or get on DistroKid. But DistroKid has this thing that supports up-and-coming artists where they have their own like editorial playlists. It's DistroKid made playlists. A lot of them have a ton of likes, so they allow you to spin a wheel. If you go to the goodie section on your DistroKid, you can see that. You get 3 spins. Whatever spin is the lowest number, that's the position you have on their editorial playlist. So I strongly recommend go test it out if you don't know what we're talking about.
It's
you know
fun.
what I mean? Yeah, definitely is fun.
Yeah, next up should be obvious, but sometimes it's not for artists. It's just collaborate, bro. It's so useful to collaborate with artists, and especially your size or even a little bit bigger than you know? Not only is it good just for getting other people's fan bases and whatnot, but getting those connections can lead to so many other connections so quick. Anything you want to add to that?
You sure you're rolling it out correctly? So IG collab posts when you do collaborate with them so that your fans that follow you on Instagram will see it, and primary artists, both of you as primary artists on the song on Spotify and Apple Music so that it can hit everybody's release radars and whatever that equivalent is on Apple Music.
But last one, this is the one-track method. Fucking, you gotta spit game for this one. This is all on you.
Alright, so shout out to Drizzy Tay. He is an up-and-coming 15-year-old artist, I believe now. Basically what the guy did would go into semi-popular rappers' lives, and depending on what their audience size was, let's say it was like a 60-person live, he knew for a fact that he could pull on his live a significant enough number to make a dent in that big rapper's live. He would go live himself and tell his fans or supporters or whatever it is to go spam that person's live and say, add Drizzy Tay, add Drizzy Tay. So what I recommend is doing the same with yourself. Get added to these lives and then take that opportunity to play your music or freestyle for the artist or whatever it may be, so that you can absorb their fans. I strongly recommend it. And then, you know, freestyle or whatever. And if you don't have the fan base to do it, gather like 30 friends to do it for the first time. And then once you get it the first time, you should have fans from that live to be able to support you on the second one.
For sure. Yeah, I mean, you only really needed to work one time to just be able to keep piling up, right? I mean, shout out to that dude.
Shout out Drizzy Tay. Super hard. Yeah. Definitely check him out.
That's wild. That's like super
smart.
creative.
Next level, and he thought of it at like 13 years old.
That's nuts.
Crazy.
Makes me feel real bad about myself. Yeah, dude, hopefully some of these helped you out, man. If we left anything out, definitely comment down in the description, because I'm going to be liking and replying to a bunch of them and whatnot. And hey, who knows, if you give an idea, maybe we'll feature you in the next video or some shit. But go subscribe to One Track, subscribe to me, all that fun schnaz.